Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you to this week's weekly flyby. I am Sergio Costa from HeliSimmer.com, and as usual, I will be bringing you all the news published at our website during last week. A lot of doubt and misinformation has been out there regarding how the next Microsoft Flight Simulator will be streaming to serve the scenery to our computers. If you look around, you'll see quite a few posts and comments saying that the sim will be streamed to us from Azure and that our computers won't need to be that powerful because all the hard work is done on the cloud. A bit like how video streaming works in services such as Netflix or even YouTube. This is not the case. I have made a small and simplistic workflow of how things work. This is not a detailed diagram, but it should give you an idea of how things actually work. This workflow was verified by Microsoft and the team gave me the thumbs up. If you are interested to know a bit more about how it all works, check out our article on the website. And yes, folks, we will need good computers. As the winter approaches, we start missing the sun and the heat, and PhotosimLabs released a scenery for the sunny Bahamas for FSX in P3D. The scenery contains areas that were devastated by the Hurricane Dorian a couple of months ago, which was a terrible event. Nonetheless, the company, which was already working on the product back then, decided to still release it so that we can simulate flying this gorgeous portion of the planet. Every now and then we get news from companies from the professional flight simulation market. This week we got a remarkable press release from Ryan Aerospace, an Australian company that has been making quite a name for themselves in the industry. Spearheaded by Chris Ryan, an old acquaintance from the hover control forums back in the old days, Ryan Aerospace was recently awarded a contract for over 30 sims for the US Army, which are being delivered and assembled at Fort Tucker. These sims are part of a program called ATN, Aviator Training Next, using virtual reality and simpler, cheaper systems than the usual full-fledged sims. This is not only an amazing milestone for Ryan Aerospace and the military, but also great validation of the tools that a lot of us use in our hobby. ORBX continues their quest to fill the world of X-Plane and other sims as well with some very high-quality scenery. Their next addition to their True Earth collection will be Northern California, which the company has announced earlier this week. The area covered spans from Oregon, for which you can get the True Earth scenery set as well, all the way down to Monterey, Fresno, and Big Sur. From then downwards, ORBX will be releasing Southern California. The date of release has not been set yet, but if ORBX is to follow their MO regarding these sets of scenery, it shouldn't be that far away. X-Plane users are getting a lot of news this week, and they also got a nice treat as a new freeware helicopter has come out. The Sud-Ouest 2021 Djinn has been released. This is a rather curious and interesting helicopter, as it was the first rotorcraft ever built by the company that would later become Sud Aviation and develop the Alouette/Llama family. But it was also the first production helicopter with jets on the tips of the rotor blades, instead of having the engine getting the rotor to move. This of course changes the whole concept quite a bit, but it makes for a very fun helicopter to fly with lots of glass all around you to take a look at the outside world, which makes it even more special and fun in virtual reality. VSKYLABS has been quite a good company for the helicopter flight simulation community. After the first helicopter release, the Cabra G2, the company has been developing other small helicopters, gaining experience and getting more secure on the workflow development for X-Plane. They are betting strong in the helicopter market, and as such, the company announced that they will be developing the whole Robinson family for X-Plane 11. That's right. They will be developing the R22, R44, and R66 for the sim. They haven't indicated if they are going to do it all at once or one at a time, but I suspect they might be doing somewhat of a mix, since a lot of systems and parts of the models touch each other. VSKYLABS is planning on a 2020 release. Right now, they are doing some research as they finish the Chicari 8 for X-Plane as well, and they'll start moving on the Robinsons at a later stage. We'll be finishing this weekly flyby with the news that Dainese and Fabio Bellini have released a video of their upcoming scenery Mont Blanc for X-Plane 11. The video shows a few areas of the scenery, lots of details, custom buildings and amazingly crafted mountains as usual. It's one of those products that will be an insta-buy for a lot of helicopters fans as soon as it comes out for sure. Check out the video on our website. And like I said, that's how we're finishing this week's episode. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn notifications on so you don't miss our next updates. I'd like to finish by reminding you all that you can support us on Patreon. You'll find more details on how to do it at patreon.com/HeliSimmer. Every single donation helps. Until next week, take care and fly safe.